I went to Mr. Balanchine. I was 36 years old, and I said, Mr. Balanchine, I'm going to start this school of ballet in Harlem. He said, what? I'm going to start a school in Harlem for the kids there, and it should be classical ballet. Well, the field really thought I had, the rumors that went around, he's crazy, insane, nuts, black kids could not relate. And even the black community, they didn't know why I was coming up here to do ballet. And they said, oh, it's a real estate trick, and he's here as a spy, and oh, it's with dope, all kinds of things. And the garage is still there. And I took $25,000, which was all the money I had, and I put in a dance floor in a bar. We had no mirrors. And it was so hot, it had a tin roof. It was so hot we had to leave the sides open. And that's how I recruited kids, because I started with 2 dancers and 30 children.
Now, why were you doing this? Why, when you know all of these rumors about your motivations, in your heart of hearts, why were you doing this?
When I saw the response of the kids, because in 2 months I had 400 kids in the school. In 4 months I had 800 kids in the school, boys and girls. And they wanted this structure and discipline in their lives so badly. And I felt, hey, I'm the one that's going to give it to them.
But why through ballet?
It's the strongest technical base. It's like wanting to be a writer and not having a vocabulary. If you only have 5 words, it's not going to work. Now, if you have the classical technique, you can do any style you want. What artist do you know that started as pop and has gone to opera? But from opera, you can always sing pop. The only one person that I know that's done it is Aretha Franklin. She's the only artist that I've known that does pop or gospel or rock to be able to do Puccini and Verdi. She went off on Pavarotti when he was sick when they opened the Opera House in Detroit. That's the only one.
So when you opened the school and you had these doors open because of the heat, and you had these young girls.
Yes.
Now, how did you get the boys?
Well, the boys would come in the door to see the girls. And I'd say, how tall are you? He said, oh, 5. So I said, I can teach you to jump someone who's 6'3". It's called a demi-plie. And they said, well, we'll try it and things like that. I said, okay. They said, but we're not going to wear any of those things. And I said, what things? They meant leotards. So I let them wear shorts and cut off dungarees. And I taught them ballet classes to drums. They didn't know they were doing ballet. You see, because they're tendu, still tendu, whatever the rhythm is. And then jump. And that's why dance theater, even now, is known for its male dancers. Because most ballet schools are started by women, and you imitate your teacher. This is started by a man. And so the male dancers excel at dance theater. And early on, I mentioned about tipping. I tell my girls, I said, look, this androgynous look does not work. When you put a man and a woman on stage, I want to see a man and a woman dancing. And a man cannot compete with a woman when she's on stage or any other time. And your job is to be a gentleman and present her. And now, if you're RuPaul, is another story. But that is really the secret of partnering. And that's why ballerinas will want to dance with you.